It might be over soon. Soon, soon.
The Bergen County Youth Group is essentially a group of high school and middle school students who are determined to promote social change and cultural identity among members of the Bergen County area. Their main cornerstones as a group are service and spreading cultural awareness. They're affiliated with the Mahwah temple, and so that makes spreading cultural awareness mostly fall within the realm of the Hindu religion. Founder and former president Ishita Jain agreed to speak with me about her inspiration to create the youth group and how it is affecting the Mahwah community in general. Could you describe how you were first introduced to the organization?
Yeah, I actually founded the organization. So um, over the summer, I was thinking of how, I know in the Jewish community, they do a lot of community service for, bat mitzvah or bar mitzvah, and then people have communions and they do community service there. And I realized at our temple, we have so many classes, but we didn't have a youth group. So I did a little bit of investigating and I connected with temple management, and from there we began it. It started with me, but then a lot of really talented members were able to, work its way up.
That's amazing. How would you say the youth group establishes community in the town of Mahwah or the Bergen County in general?
I think a lot of our initiatives can speak for that. One of them is the BCYG Temple Talks, which is where we invite a speaker to come in. We're going to actually have one from the high school. Mrs. McNamara is going to be coming in. So, yes, and then afterwards, as a group, we all just speak about our own experiences and just talk to each other as humans and kind of learn from each other's experiences, especially with the seniors, helping the juniors with college and stuff like that. And in terms of, larger community outside of the group, but including the group, I'd say that we've been able to connect with a lot of the temple families. One example would be our skit initiative we had recently, where we were able to take a lot of newer members who hadn't heard about the temple or the youth group or just moved in the area, and we're able to bring them into a community of just participating in the temple and attending the functions.
I love that it's so collaborative. The youth group is a safe space for anyone to share ideas to benefit the community of Mahwah. Someone can present an initiative and other members of the youth group can join in and volunteer to support this initiative. One example of this was the gardening initiative, which I was actually a part of. Someone, I don't remember exactly who, presented the idea of creating this gardening initiative because there was no one to upkeep the temple grounds, and we would just spend hours every week in the spring digging out weeds and planting new plants, and essentially that was how we kept up the temple grounds for a couple months until the temple found a new gardener. I also interviewed Surya Madali, and he told me that the youth group was not only open to temple frequenters and those that practice the Hindu religion, but they also had people that were not affiliated with the Hindu religion at all, who were volunteers and event attendees. So is the Bergen County Youth Group open to all high school kids from the county?
Yeah, the youth group is open to anybody who's willing to help, anybody of high school age, anybody even younger that is willing and able to help. Our group's impact really affects not just Mahwah, but all towns across the county. So anybody that is and will want to help that is of high school age, it is open to you, yes.
And they don't have to be of the Hindu religion, do they?
No, and I think that's what makes it special. We've had volunteers from all different, and attendees of our events really, of all different religions and backgrounds, and I think that's what makes us special, because we spread cultural awareness about a religion that's not as talked about, and of a culture that is a little bit newer to Mahwah in the United States.
So how would you say the Bergen County Youth Group establishes community in the town of Mahwah?
So I think the Bergen County Youth Group establishes community in the town of Mahwah because of the amount of people it brings together. I mean, 2 Saturdays ago we had a skit initiative and a talent show as well, where we attracted around 50 people from the community, and we had a lot of fun with it. You know, we had kids and adults from all over the county that really enjoyed it and gave us really positive feedback. But I think mainly the impact it has is that it really brings people together to one place, and to enjoy one thing and to really just feel like they're together.
So it's like everyone who would like to learn more about the religion of Hinduism, mostly, and also would like just to help in general.
Yeah, to help the community at large, for sure. Yeah.
That's great. I like that.
So I can speak into the silence. It might be over soon. Oh, when I have carried consecration, and then you expelled all decision, as I may stand up with the vision, God daily, God daily, within our eyes there lies a scissor. It might be over soon.